Welcome to the Blueprint, where the goal is to be whole. I am your host, Charles Irving, and today is day 15 of 40 days of fasting. I want to talk to you about the weekend struggle. I have a basic set routine Monday through Friday, but on the weekends, I don't have a set routine. I normally use the weekends to try and I'll do some, like if I do work, some days I'll work on a Saturday, and I'll do laundry on a Saturday, and then it gives me about a day and a half to just rest. It's taxing. Driving is taxing on the body, is taxing on the mind, and I need the recovery. I need to rest and recover, and sometimes it could take, a day or two just to get yourself back into the mood of going into the next week. But on the weekends, like I said, I don't have a set routine. And what I found is that makes it harder. It makes it a lot more difficult doing your fast because you're not engaged in doing anything. And as I talked to you guys before, a major part of doing a fast is not thinking about it. You're not the more you can keep your mind off of what you're feeling, and the fact that you're doing a fast, the time that you're in, and doing these videos also makes it difficult because it reminds me of how far I have to go. Now, it encourages me because I see how far I've come. This is day 15. This is a water fast, so I haven't had food in 15 days. But when you think about, if I was doing a 21-day fast, you'd be like, "Oh man, I only got more six more days. Like I can do this." But I got another 25 more days to go. So knowing that, it's just like, man, I'm a lot further than where I was, but I got so much further to go. So, the thing that I have to work on, and I had to work on this prior to, as one who wants to build a business to generate the kind of income I need to replace my income at work so that I can remove myself from what I'm doing, I have to do better at scheduling time to work on my business rather than just in my business. And what I mean by that is developing the systems and the structure, and not just developing it, but learning how to do it, and just going through that process of building a business system that can run itself. And in order for me to do that, I got to go through the process, and that's is difficult, especially when you're fasting. Boy, I don't want to do nothing. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to do nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm tired. I'm irritable. I need to relax. I need to calm my mind. I need to let my body rest because I don't have the kind of energy I would have if I was eating. So weekend struggles are, something to plan for if you have a set schedule and a routine Monday through Friday, and you just kind of use your weekends for, rest and relaxation. It's cool if you do that, but just know that you're going to be exposed to a lot more awareness in regards to the pain that you are experiencing simply because you don't have nothing else to do. They say that one time Beyonce, she was so engaged in her work that she forgot to eat for 3 days. Why do I say that? I say that because she was so engaged that her mind wasn't even on food. Like, she wasn't even thinking about it. And when you are engaged in something, and your focus is on that, it puts everything else in the background. And the pain, the hunger pains, or and it's not necessary. It may not even be the hunger pains. Like for me, I'm not hungry. It's the boredom, and you just don't have the necessary energy to do anything, right? So be mindful of planning for your weekends, seeing if you can. Again, you may not have the energy to do a lot of things. And it may just be, again, you resting, taking the time to just rest and relax, but you can only do that for so much. I can only lay in the bed for so much. I can only sit on the couch for so long, because your body starts hurting. And I just don't want to get complacent in not doing anything. So have a plan for the weekend, because it is definitely a hurdle to get over when you're not working. Again, I could fill my time with work, but I just didn't want to work. I was like, well, I made enough money this week so that I don't necessarily have to work on the weekend. And I'm just not doing it. I'm praying that I make enough money that I don't have to do it any weekend. But be sure to have some sort of plan of things that you're going to do, whether it be reading a book, working on some sort of project. I got, some other things that I could be doing. I got a toy car, a model car that I could work on. Just something to keep your mind occupied as you are resting, your body, doing some light activities to engage your mind so that you're not thinking about food. Because again, I'm watching, videos of food, and I'm struggling with this whole social media thing, just trying to not go on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm struggling with what is it called, YouTube, and watching videos of things that I like, that I want to eat. And it's weird that I even do this. I don't even know why I do it to myself. But yeah, those are the types of things that that cause a struggle for me on the weekends, not having much planned, and I can't necessarily go out. And it's not that I can't go out. I just, again, I put myself in at a disadvantage, because if I go out in Georgia, there's not really many places to go. Like I told you before, I don't have family and friends here. So, and even if I did, nobody knows that I'm fasting. So they're going to be offering me food. If I went to, my brother lives probably about an hour from here. I got another homie that lives about an hour and a half from here in Dallas, Georgia. If I was to go visit them, I got my cousin who's in Conyers. It's about an hour and a half away. They gonna offer me food. I know they gonna always offer me something to eat, and I can't accept it. So I can't necessarily be around people because they're gonna offer me something that I can't eat, and they're gonna be asking me like, "Yo, what's going on? Why you ain't eating?" Now I can't really tell them. The Bible talks about, "Yo, don't let nobody know you fasting." Right? You're only knowing about this because this is a video. If God allows me to share it, then you'll know about it, but you won't know about it while I'm doing it. I'm not posting it. I'm not, oh, I did this. I'm still trying to get through it. And this is helping to be able to have something to share in regards to this experience. Is helpful. It's something to look forward to, something to kind of engage my mind in regards to, what am I getting out of this day? What are the struggles? What are the high moments? What are the challenging moments? So this is a blessing too. But I can't like go out to the mall or, just walk around, because I'm gonna want to buy something. You're gonna want to buy something. I can't go to the I can't go to the supermarket because I've already spent enough money just preparing for things. I bought, like I told you before, I bought a cast iron skillet. Now, I had been planning on buying a cast iron skillet for a long time. I just never did it. But it was like, well, you got some extra money now. You ain't buying food, so just buy you a cast iron skillet. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I got the cast iron skillet. I'm excited about that. But again, you put yourself in a situation where you're more tempted, you experience more temptation, or put yourself where there's more opportunities for you to be tempted. And that's just not something I want to do. So I stay in the house. I pretty much stay in the house anyways, but I did, when I could eat, I'd go out and get something to eat. If I was tired of being in the house, I'd go to the mall, I'd go be around people, but there's always going to be food. So just, recognizing that for me, the weekend's a lot harder than the week because I don't have a set routine. So if you're going through a fast like mine and Whether it's 40 days or 21 days, just prepare for your weekends. Your week is pretty much booked if you have a um, Monday through Friday. If you have a set routine, you're going to pretty much be occupied in that. You'll still have challenges, but the challenges become more heightened because you don't have as many things on the weekend. If your weekend's like mine, where you don't necessarily have much planned, uh, you'll be more exposed to what's happening as it's happening, and it makes it a little bit more difficult and challenging. So that's really all I wanted to share with you guys today. Just prepare for your weekends. This is the weekend struggle. As always, don't try to change the world. Instead, build you, and your world will transform. Until next time, y'all. Peace.